All right, Rob, what indicators or early warning signs should businesses be watching for that suggest they may be at risk? And this kind of dovetails real nicely with the SharePoint issues that were 0 day yesterday that came out. But so Rob, in summary, what should people watch for to suggest something may be concerning or under a status where it's something risky going on?
So it kind of goes back to a little bit of Dave's answer as well. So, you can't just set things and forget things, right? So, you need to have dark web checks. So, see what credentials or information is about your employees or your company domain on the dark web. Because if it's out there, it's an indicator that maybe they haven't hit you yet or tried to hit you yet, but it's going to happen, right? There was always, back in the day when I first started in IT, it was always, well, I'm a small company. No, I'm not a big fish. Now it doesn't matter. So you want to understand what's out on the dark web about you, your employees, so you can understand that. Also, not conducting vulnerability scans or using outdated systems or software.
Yeah.
A big one coming up is Windows 10 expires at the end of not December, October. If you're not on Windows 11, Microsoft will not provide patches, updates, etc., and you're exposed. So just making sure you're doing a lot of those basics. MFA to have a second layer of protection and regular update cycles, not just for Windows, but for everything that runs an operating system, which is everything we use in IT.
Yeah. So it's kind of, and I'm gonna bounce this back off you, see if you agree. It's not really keeping up with your systems as far as service extensions and renewals, or operating systems expiring, or data being on the dark web that you didn't know about. So there's this proactive and always on effort probably to sort of evaluate that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And I think you touched on it too with the SharePoint issue that came out over the weekend. Microsoft just released an update for it yesterday. Keeping up to date on those and being mindful of information or having somebody in the organization that's mindful of that.
Yeah, yeah, that's fantastic. And I know that within our industry, the MSP industry, that's one of the big value adds that we provide is people in our position will evaluate all that stuff. And then we use tools and systems like Galactic to do the same. Thank you, Rob.